Play mode. Hi, people.
Hello.
Alright, for those who's wondering, yes, I do collect the mini consoles. And yes, I do have most of them. And this is the last one I added to my collection, thanks to my girlfriend who's online here. Say hi again.
Hello.
And she helped me get a hold of this one, which is the... Well, it now says TurboGrafx. The PC Core. So Core Graphics is, I think, is the name of it in England, and most of Europe, and in Europe, and I think it's the same name in Japan. But in Japan, the console was white. In Europe, it was black or a dark gray, like the controller you can see in my hands here. And then they had one more, the American version, and that's kind of what you see in the background here, the TurboGrafx 16. And it's exactly the same console. And if you look at little guys who's wandering around in the back of the screen there, those are the Japanese ones. That's how they look, basically. And then the European one was just a black version. And then the American version, they just made twice as wide for no fucking reason. There's no more things in there. They just made it twice as big because America, everything needs to be big.
Bigger is better in America, apparently.
Yeah, except for women, apparently, because those need to be skinny. But yeah.
Well, big butts, big boobs.
Oh, you're thinking Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
So yeah. I bought this. Lady Door helped me. We got it for a good price, decent price.
We did.
We got it for just about the retail price, I think. But now it's hard to get, and you can't get it in Norway at all. You have to import it. So I'm very happy with the price we got.
I'm gonna have a look again for how much we got it for before I forget.
About £80, something like that.
Look, yeah, £78.99.
Yeah,
that's with postage as well, which is really good.
So right around £80, making it about 900 Norwegian kroner, which isn't bad when its original sale value is 950, I think it was. So we got a pretty good price here. And I've been trying out a lot of these games just on my own, because I hooked this up in the bedroom. in our bedroom we don't have sex toys, we have game consoles. And the weird thing with this console is that if you change back and forth between the PC Core and the American one, you actually get different games.
Oh, I found something and I'm annoyed, but I'm not gonna say anything.
What did you say? What did you say, honey?
I'll send you after the stream.
Alright. I do need to do something about the sound. I can see see here if we can bring it down just a little bit. It's a bit high. It's a bit low. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah.
That's sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Check.
Not you. It's the game audio. That's a little bit different from each console. It's a little bit different, right? So there you go. This should do the trick. And the first game I want to show you, honey, is this Star Pro here, which I really enjoyed.
Ooh.
And I showed you a little bit of a video of it, but
you did.
And I like this little detail. They stick the game in there and the thing boots up and everything. And it kind of runs like if you would actually stick thumping in an actual console. It's cool. Do you like the Japanese?
Yes, I do.
I think I'm going Japanese.
So do you prefer the console of this in white or the grey?
I like the grey console better because it fits in my setup better.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But it's not a huge deal breaker. If it was white, I would still put it in my setup. So I have a pink one with purple things on it, so That's in my
I
collection.
I remember a pink one.
Yeah, you've bought it, so or you've helped me buy it. I think that's the better way of saying it, isn't it? You've helped me buy it.
I've sent it across the ocean personally by balloon.
Oh yeah. Right. Story. We don't care, right? We just want to play the game. And the name of this game is Star Parodier. And you can play as Bomberman. You can play as a little ship, or you can play as the little console.
I kind of want. Which one? Have you played as all of them or just the little console?
I've played only as the little console because he's cute. Look at him.
He is. He's got Kirby feet.
Yeah, you have to say he's cute. Bomberman. I like this. It's the very Japanese way of pronouncing things in English. Listen to it.
I like they're also in the Japanese pause with the fingers, like.
Peace.
Oh.
So, I think we'll play with PC Engine guy here. He's got M-Beam, CD Laser, homing P-Blast. I don't know what that is, but basically, this game has 2 buttons. So, none of the games here are very hard to play. Remember though, this console basically came out right at the end of the lifetime of the NES, or the Famicom in Japan.
You're pronouncing it how I pronounce it. Japan.
Japan. Yes, I've stolen your pronunciation there. And this game is considered what is called a cute up. So,
I like it.
With normal games of this type, it would be a shoot 'em up. But since this is cute, it's a cute 'em up. Which I find that's a pretty good name for it, to be honest. It is very, very cute. There we go. Oh, get the power up.
Are you gobbling up little cartridges? Are those little cartridges?
Yeah. So see, these are little hue cards. And when I get them, I get new and exciting power-ups. There's 4 to choose from.
Is it cue cards for every character, do you think, or just for him?
No, it's just for this guy, apparently. So, we can try that, actually. We'll reset this after a stage or so. I got quite a little bit into this the first time I played it, because this was my type of game. On the PC, I loved these sort of games.
I had, like, the side version of these, you know, the game where you couldn't drop the bomb or hit it off anything.
Yeah.
I played that one.
So, one of my favorite games on the old PC, on Windows 95 back in the day, I think it was originally a DOS game, but I had it on Windows 95. One of my favorite games was a game called Tyrion, which is very much this type of game. And I actually found a game on here that really, really reminded me of Tyrion. I was very happy. I'll show you afterwards.
Oh, good.
There's simpler games, like, there's nothing hard here, right? It's, so far, nothing's hit me, right? And, the graphics are colorful and they're nice, but they're not, like, they're not Genesis or Super Nintendo. They're, like, just in between the NES and the Super Nintendo, graphics-wise.
It's one of those games where you enjoy, like, the colors more and collecting things rather than what's going to hit you. But you're still kind of aware of what's coming at you. Just it's not the first thing you think of.
By the way, I found a way to glitch this boss. Just stand in the middle here, because you can't hit you at all. And then just shoot her to death. Here we go. I played it that much, that first night.
I kept the videos you sent me because you were very happy, and I like the fact you didn't talk for like 30 seconds because you were so deeply breathing into the game, and then you were like, and by the way...
I have to say though, the mic on my phone picks up my breathing so well. I hope I'm not as breathy when I talk in this mic.
No, I promise. You can't pick up your vid breaths on this mic.
Okay. Because it sounds like I'm breathing only through my nose and straight into the microphone on my phone whenever I try to film anything.
It's fine.
I'm kind of very aware of that when I have to. I think it's even worse because I'm so used to an actual microphone, like a proper one. So then it feels even worse. This thing is, there we go. I like little guys with little white flags. They're kind of cute.
Can I surrender?
Oh, come on. Yeah. Thing. Get that thing, Mr. Alawalachi. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing is, they have a great little menu. And the controller I bought, because I bought a wireless controller for it while I was waiting for it to arrive. It has the menu button right in center. So I can save and load as much as I want here. Which is really nice. Which also means that I can basically, I can fudge my way through, because these games are NES hard, a lot of them, if you know what that means.
What console would you say the game started to be more easy?
I would say the Super Nintendo is kind of where the casual player can play most games without too much of a hassle. I remember this guy, he was horrible.
Oh, what did he do, honey? Did he hurt you?
He's just a little bit hard to predict. Not very hard, but I think the last time I got here, because I think right after this I kind of gave up the last time I played this game. Right before it, I had lost all my power-ups. There we go.
Oh.
We cleared the first level.
Yay!
So we're gonna save here.
Cutely.
And I will do a few games. I have one I really want to do because you're here. Because I think you'll love it. Look at him, isn't though? Aren't
Cute games.
You're cute.
And yeah. Oh. I need to play more Bomberman games. I used to play quite a few of them and I didn't play one. Was it called?
There's 3 or 4 on this console. And you can play 2-player, so we may have to get another wireless controller sometime in the future. So we can play multiplayer.
That's why I sent you that link.
Did you find one more?
I found a whole console.
Oh, for how much?
Some bid, and the bid at the moment's at 99 pence.
See, that's good. I don't really need one more, because I have one. But if it's cheap, then maybe for you.
Maybe for me. That's why I'm thinking. This, I could plug it in here and have a go.
Yeah, see, you'd like this console. And I'm liking this stage too. Their stages are all very nice and creative. Here we go. I like this one. I like this power up the best with the CDs. Here.
I like they even got the rainbow hollow on the bottom of the CD.
Yeah. You have to admit this is kind of cool. Okay, boss time apparently. Oh, yeah.
One thing I like about like when you ask me to play the plug and plays and mini consoles, they're very small hand friendly.
Yep. I think you'll like this controller actually. It's like the NES controller in size, just slightly wider. Which to me is a bonus. And it has a turbo button, meaning you don't have to press the button incessantly to play most shooters. So that's a double plus for me. Also, I will save here. If not, I'll just end up playing this game for the whole stream.
I mean, we could make this. I don't mind if you keep playing. I mean, it's already 16 minutes in, and you might as well.
You know what? I want to show you a few more games, but yeah, no, that's not what I want. I want to return to menu.
Oh.
But this is one of those games I really like. Star Parodier. So if I got a real console of this, because I don't have a PC Engine, this is one of those games I would need to get. If you know what I mean.
I know. Oh, I know.
All right.
Let's have a look.
Let's see if we can find another one that I really enjoyed. So see here you go, Bomberman 94, which is apparently the best Bomberman game ever.
Ooh.
And then there's Bomberman Panic Bomber, which is like a slightly different twist on it, on the old fashioned thing. And this is Castlevania Rondo of Blood, which is considered one of the greatest, like, old school Castlevania games.
A me game.
A very you game. Oh, here we go. Are you ready for colors, honey?
I am. I might do a fan art drawing of the little core graphics mascot.
I am very into that. He will go on the wall of amazing artwork. Right, so what do you think of this little guy? And you can see this is another one of those shoot 'em ups.
Ooh.
Oh, no, don't shoot me. And this is very, very cute, isn't it? But so
It is.
there's different types of games for this system. Some more CD based, and those have a lot more room, of course, on the disc. Then oh, there we go. I hit something. This is not an easy game. It's very cute, but it's not easy.
I like the fact that you can go back rather than when some games where you've gone too far it won't let you turn back. I like the fact it lets you keep going back.
This one kinda doesn't want you to go too far left or right, I think.
It's like,
That's the way
here.
it seems, at
In the
least, to
middle.
me. It seems today that all you see... Oh, didn't
It
see that
reminds me
little
of
blue
something
thing.
you'd play at the arcade.
Yeah, and this was originally an arcade game. I'll have to admit that, but I like it. Oh, darn it.
I can sense like the joystickery of the way it's moving. Like I feel like it's meant to be
Yeah,
like
it's supposed to be a joystick, and you can feel that a little bit. But I still think it's kind of cool, and I like that they were kind of willing to go super cute with a game that most people wouldn't.
And it's Sega.
It's not Sega, or well, Sega developed it, but
It's good enough for me.
it's not on the Sega console.
It's
I think there's a Master System version of it, but there's nothing for Genesis. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Let's
I
try
this
and
mascot, honey. Do you want the mascot in white or do you want the mascot in grey?
I want him in white because that's how he is in the games.
Can I do both? Can
Yeah.
I do both of them hugging?
Yep.
Or something?
That sounds like a plan. Ow, darn it. That was quick. Quick death.
Ooh. No, that'll be racist. I can't do that. I was gonna say I'm gonna make the Japanese one doing like a teehee kawaii face, and the other one being normal. And then I realised that's a bit racist.
They're both chibi enough. Yeah, I don't think you need to teehee. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm guessing the little bar at the bottom is my progress, basically.
Ooh.
That seems to be the way it
That's
is.
That's another thing. In games now, they explain to you what everything is, whereas back then it was just like guess, just
Yep, figure it
work
out.
on your own.
But see, I'm enjoying this game. I'm not good at it yet, but this is one of those that I will play a lot. Just you watch me in the future. This is gonna be one of those.
Walk in the bedroom. There you are, playing this.
Yep. You want sex? No.
Is this console? No. I want my fantasy zone. Would you like to enter my fantasy zone? No. This game is good enough.
Yeah. Alright. So this is the PC Engine's little mascot, and he's called PC Genjin in Japanese, which I just think means PC kid. I think Genjin is like a little kid, a wandering kid.
It is, yeah. I think so.
And his name in America and in Europe is Bonk.
Oh.
And you'll see why in a second here. And this game is actually quite hard. I did play it a little bit. I think this is a game where you need to put a lot more time into it if you want to get good at it. But you can see he bonks them with his head, and that's the thing you do.
What's that game? Is it Ristar? Something? How's that kind of... You know the game Ristar with the star that like can stretch his arms out?
Oh, Ristar.
It kind of reminds me of that because it's kind of got the same speed to it, but you have to, and it's a bit more difficult. But it comes across as easy, and it tricks you into it with cuteness, and it's not.
Yeah, it's not hard. I guess if I played this a little bit, you would get kind of used to it, and then it wouldn't be that hard anymore. But I'm not there yet. And you see, the first one here, it's very simple. There's nothing special about this one. Oh, that's an
I like
evil
the fact
thing.
he just every time he kills something, he gets a vegetable.
Yeah, or a fruit.
Or a fruit.
It's very food focused. It's a U game. And this is his little
If I
power
like
up here.
it.
He turns crazy and then he whacks things extra hard, I think, is the deal. I haven't quite figured that out
Yes.
yet, but yeah, that's his thing. It's like a Super Mario
think it
transformation. But
Oh,
ugly.
I think it's when he eats a piece of meat. I
It
think
is,
that's what it is.
so there you go. And the second one is also on here, so it's weird though, because which games are available differs between the Japanese and the American/European part of the thing. So we get the first one, PC Genjin, only in Japanese.
Oh.
There's no American version, which is kind of odd since this is like the big game for this console. But still.
If you were Japanese, obviously, I'm only asking out of curiosity. So obviously you'd upload it and it'd be all the Japanese games, but would there be an option for English and so you'd swap to the English games?
See, they both have the same menu.
Oh.
This I also kind of like. He can climb walls, but it's very slow. So it's like a risk you have to take if you want to try to climb up.
I know how he feels.
Yep. That's how I feel every time I have to climb something, even a chair.
Even the stairs.
It's just a risk we're gonna have to take. There we go. I'm
Yep.
now super bong.
Ooh.
And see, I quite like the music in this game too. For what it is. It's simple, it's easy, it's fun.
Ooh.
Okay, so apparently if you have one piece of meat and you eat another, you turn into super bonk.
Oh, double meats.
Good to know.
Didn't you say there was 2 of these on this?
That there was
something?
what?
There's more than one bonk game?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few. I think there's 3 bonk games like in total for this console. And then on this mini, we have a grand total of 2 of them.
I'm guessing it's the last one that's missing?
Shit. Darn it. Oop. Ah, darn it. Can you...
It's got quite
Stop.
tight controls, or it looks like it's got tight controls.
It is quite tight. And, the controller, for being... There we go. I got over there.
Damn lava.
Goddamn lava. It's
Want
the
a
lava
banana?
lava. There you go.
All this hassle for a piece of fruit.
And a piece of meat. Hey, Stella. How you doing?
Oh, hello.
Oh, God damn it, you little weirdo version of Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
It's a shiny Slugma.
We are gonna save here for this game. But yeah, you can see how this would actually be pretty fun, and it is pretty fun. I like it. And this is a game where, I think if I got, like, had some time and got into it, I'd really enjoy playing through it. Let's return to the menu,
Good.
and let's pick another. One more.
I like how many save slots it gives you. 'Cause
Yeah,
someone give you like 1.
You have 4, so you're pretty good on that, and so you can try out a few things, and you can save like the one you really use on number 1, and you can do different weird stuff on 2, 3, 4. So like, Super Darius, I think is okay. This one I think it is. Superstar Soldier is the one that
Ooh.
reminded me of the one I really liked on PC back in the day.
You know, it's like a game of a certain decade when the picture on the front's like a schematic or something, or a see-through, and it's
Yep.
just out like matrixy.
I think it's this, but I will admit, a lot of the games on here, they're pretty similar. But it's not always easy to see what's what. Give me the
Ooh.
thing. So, as you can see, like, the main thing on this is probably the space shooters. There's a lot of those. And they're pretty good ones. So, I can see why it's a big thing.
I'm still trying to find out the game I used to play that was on the Namco thing that I still don't know what it was, but it was really good. It was a space
What type
shooter.
of a game was it?
Actually, I'm gonna look up the plug and play and see if there's like a list of.
There probably is. So we have Flammenwerfer. We have the electricity thing, which is okay, but great.
Let's have a look.
Have a look, have a look, have a look at my cookbook. Hans, Skizzen Sie die Flammenwerfer.
That one. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the list of the game. Oh, is that it? That rings a bell.
So you can see this is kind of a frantic game. But it's pretty good. The graphics are great. For what this console can do, this is pretty darn good.
It looks good. I like the fact that there's like a variety of games. Like some of them are nice and slow paced, some of them are quick.
Yep. This again, it is very. I would call this too very arcadey.
Oh yeah, you can.
I think
feel
this
the
is. I think
arcadiness.
this is about where I came to the last time I played this game, but without dying.
Oh.
We're getting better in a way. There we go. I beat the first boss, which means I will do the thing where I just save 2,800 times. Because I'm now afraid to lose my progress. That's how it works.
Aww. I'm still trying to find that game.
If you find it, we should try and put it in one of my boxes so I can play it on stream. Would like to.
I found it!
And what's the name of it?
I can't pronounce it.
What's the name of the game?
Is it? Is it definitely it? Hold on, I have to make the Google image bigger because I'm blind. Give me a second.
It's okay, honey.
Uh,
It's alright,
is it-
it's okay, we can do it anyway. Oh, I hate this power up.
There we go. Is it Boscanian? Boskonian. I love that game.
Is it? What type of game is it?
It came.
Is it like something like this, or is it something different?
It's like that, but it's just sideways. You can just turn that game sideways. That's what it is.
Oh, so like R-Type.
Yeah. It's good.
That's kind of the gold standard, by the way, in side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups. Oh,
I really like it.
This
It's an
thing is
arcade game, of course it
this
is.
thing is quite a challenge. There we go. First blow up there. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's quick. That's the thing in this game. If you lose your power-ups, you're pretty much fucked.
I'm so happy I found that game. I've been looking for a long time. Every time I popped up my head.
Write it down so I can get it after the stream so we can have a look.
I'll keep it open on Google.
Thank you. Alright. Let's see, which other ones did I like? Oh, we've taken around here. Let's do some American ones. And let's do, especially the one I actually wanted to show you. I'll turn down these lights a little bit. They're a little bit harsh on my eyes. Green screen still looks okay, I think. Yep. Are you ready for a game I think you'll love, honey?
I'm ready. I've got the screen on full. I'm so ready.
Here we go. Splatterhouse.
Ooh. I think I've heard of this game, but I've never played
It's very famous. I'll be honest, it's not that great, but it's famous.
Oh, is it like that game with the floating eyeball where you were like, I don't like this game, but I was like, I want to play it?
I'll show you what I mean. So, just think simple NES game And that's pretty much what you get here. You can pick up weapons, which does make it a little bit more fun. But the only thing that's kind of fun in this game is the gore. Which for me isn't a big, like... That's not a big thing in and of itself. I don't buy a game for the gore. I buy it because it's good. And if there's gore in there, I'm happy with that, but... I don't need that to be the only thing I can do.
I don't need gore in a horror, but I like suspense, like and a thrill.
Yep.
I don't like too much.
Ow.
Ew.
Another game I'm not that great at, I'll admit. It's a bit slow and clunky. Come on, Spikey, I know you're there.
When did this come out? 1980 something. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's very 80s, isn't it?
It's very Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's very Jason Voorhees because it's probably exactly what it's... There we go. I died. I did actually get to like the 3rd stage in this first time I played it. But that's the first time I've ever played this. Okay, boom, 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 boom,
Ella's asking what we're playing tomorrow.
Tomorrow we don't know yet, do we? We're thinking maybe Animal Crossing, but the big event is on Sunday on that. Maybe we'll save that for Sunday.
I think we should. Like a bigger build-up for Sunday for Animal Crossing.
We'll be ready on Sunday. Then we'll do some new stuff in Animal Crossing. Oh, there we go. There we are. We got through the first boss.
Sounds bad, but some of the creatures look like they should be in an Alien game, and the other ones look like they should be in a Grave game. Like a slaughtered.
This is like
they added an extra
the
something.
boss of this little stage here, and I'm not a big fan of it. It's kind of nasty little worm type thing.
I like the room. I like that guy just chilling in the top corner. He seems cool.
Yep. I died again. God damn it. Let's see if we can get through this. The worst thing is I do need to bend down to hit these guys. I can't just stand up. And bending down takes a little bit of time. So it's not the greatest experience in the world. Shit. Turn it.
Kind of like Street Fighter-y, the way he's kicking one foot out as well.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Except Street Fighter is usually pretty good. Alright, so we killed all the worms, and there's one last worm to deal with there. So I like that one. The last one is kind of cool, when that comes out. The thing with this game, though, this game wasn't a game that was supposed to be great. It was supposed to be a game that showed off the graphics. And it does that quite well. Just think that you've always had just your original Nintendo, old school 8-bit original Nintendo, and then you see this. This looks kind of impressive in that sense, right? Even though it isn't very impressive for nowadays.
Is that why they've chosen horror? Because you can show off a bit more.
Yeah, you can show the gore, you can show the... There's some... you can see the splatter effects and everything. That's kind of the point with the whole game. It's to show off that sort of thing. But I wouldn't call it good.
It's not the best game I've seen, but I can see what they were trying to do. I'd play it. I'd still play it.
Yep, and see, I am playing it, and I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it. I'm just saying I have played better games in my life. Alright, we're gonna save here. We're gonna end... I think we'll end this right there. That's a nice part to end on. And apparently it's not a very long game either. So it's one of those you could probably just go through in a day if you wanted to. Alright, here we have Ys, which is apparently 2 of the best RPGs from way back when. And kind of the start of a lot of things other RPGs now do every time. So we'll try that out sometime in the future. But now we're doing... where is it? Parasol Stars. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you want more colors in your life, honey?
Always.
Well, there's a lot of colors here. Aerosol Stars.
Even. Ooh.
So, you've seen me play Bubble Bobble, right?
It's a game that pops up a lot as well, and like when I search Japanese games.
Yep.
Another one that
So
comes up quite a lot.
basically, this is Bubble Bobble, but with a few extra things in it.
With children.
Not only children, but you can do some stuff here that you can't do in the original game. But I quite like it in a way. It's cute. It does something different. It does. So darn it, I'm not quick enough. It's a little clunky to control. It's very much an NES type control scheme. So it's a bit slow and clunky, and you kind of need to learn to take it easy. Which is not something I'm impressively good at, I will admit.
You got all the vegetables though and the fruit. That's a plus. Is that a piano? Oh, look at the cute little you can't kill those trumpets, they're adorable.
I'm gonna have to, I'm sorry, honey.
You can kill the
It's part of the game. It's the name of the game.
Oh, at least we get a good piece of fruit out of it, maybe. No?
There we go. Look at all the strawberries. I'll be honest, if I got that many strawberries, I would be very happy.
They look like radishes. Are you sure they're not radishes?
They are supposed to be strawberries. There are little seeds.
Oh.
That's how you know. That's how you know he loves you. I'm sorry. It's become my thing to know you with that song now.
I hate that movie. I hate it so much.
How would you know he loves you? Well, if you don't know, fuck me, right?
You're doing it wrong.
He's
Oh, that
dead.
poor little trumpet.
You now see the little seeds?
Not really, but I think it's my eyes having a bit of a problem.
Yep. So Lady Ador's classes aren't done yet, but they're getting there. Which is at least a start.
They're done. They're ready for me picked up, but because it's Easter weekend, they're not open on. They weren't open today, otherwise I got them today. But it's Easter Friday, and they're not open Monday because it's a bank holiday, so I can't go till Tuesday.
Yep. Here we go.
Is that ice cream?
Yep. There's a lot of food in this game. So that's the name of the game.
You can have the strawberries, honey. I'll have the ice cream. That's fair.
I'll have both, please.
No.
Yes.
We'll share. How about we share? I'll have half the strawberries. You can have half the ice cream.
You know it just as well as I do that you sharing ice cream isn't a thing that'll happen much.
I've actually never shared ice cream in my entire life.
I know.
Oh, not a tub like of ice cream in the house. When I'm outside, I've shared ice cream with
Enter
like my
Bubby's
dad.
initials. Alright. O-L-E.
There's not many people who can say their name can fit on the scoreboard.
Only my first name. My middle name can't go in there.
Exactly. Mine would just be Saw.
There we go. That's that game. And, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turn to menu. So, there'll be like 10-minute segments of some different games in this one. Because that's what I want to do. Utopia 2, basically Zelda. This is one of those games that I think I'll actually get into sometime in the future and play quite a bit of.
Yeah, it looks like a thing. Looks like a you game. I mean, it looks like a game I'd watch you play and enjoy, but I wouldn't play it myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, this one I also enjoyed. It's called Blazing Lasers. Blazing Lasers.
Right, honey, I've decided my favourite thing that the mascot does. He spins in a circle with his arms up. That's my favourite thing.
Huh? Oh, the little thing in the
The
background?
little mascot. Yeah.
Yeah.
just lifts his arms up and spins in one spot. I like that.
Yep, he's kind of cute. Alright, so as you can see, this game reminds you of something else, right? There's a lot of these types of games on this console.
Made by the same people?
No, but this was a very popular way to make games back in the day. These games sold a lot back in the day, basically.
Everyone has a favorite though of these kind of shooters. Although
Yep.
mine's classed as one of those.
So, my favorite would still be probably Tyrion 2000. But when I replayed that game, god damn is it hard.
I feel like I need to play it. Is that a game I need to play?
Yep. It's free on like DOS emulators online. So you'll be able to play it if you want to.
If you play mine,
I can send you a
if
link.
you play mine, I'll play yours.
Sounds like a plan.
The only problem with this is my eyes are. There's so much stuff on the screen.
Yeah, I'm also having that problem, but it's one of those games where I can kind of live with it because my eyes can focus on the ship. And they've done the thing where the ship is quite a different color, and there's always an effect on it, so it's quite easy to find on screen.
I can find it. It wouldn't bother me normally. Just my eyes at the moment are just pants.
So I would call any game that manages that in this genre a pretty good one.
Yeah.
If they manage to do it so that you actually see what you're doing.
Which game was the first game that did this kind of in color?
Don't ask me, honey. I have no idea.
I'm gonna look.
I think it's Gradius, to be honest, on the Famicom. That was kind of the first one, and I think they perfected it with R-Type. Which, by the way, turn to menu. R-Type is on here.
I'm not classing. You see, it comes up with Space Invaders, and I'm not classing Space Invaders.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a vertical shooter. Because the screen doesn't move, you just move left and right. So I would call that just a arcade game. And see here,
exactly.
Here's your type of game, right? Sideways.
Yep. Which is,
and this is supposedly one of the best ones in the genre. R-Type is supposed to be very, very good. From what little I played,
this is exactly the kind of game. This is it. This is it.
Yep,
you know the game I was talking about? It looks exactly like this.
Yep. They all do, to be honest. This is how they look. This is. I prefer when the screen scrolls the other way. What I do like about the sideways shooters like this is they can make the sprites a little bit bigger, so there's more detail and stuff. Especially the earlier games in the genre, you would get a lot more detail in the bigger sprites like that.
I don't know why I enjoyed it so much. I think it's because for Christmas it only had like 5 games on one plug and play, which it is quite a lot of games for a plug and play. But there was like the only other games on it were like the rally car games, you know, like where the top town was just green and there was just a grey track, and I was like no. And then there was this. And I was like, I'd rather play this than the top-down rally thing.
Also, as a kid, you have so much time. So even though the game isn't that great, you have the time to just sit down and actually use all that time getting through it. I don't anymore. I'm too old. And again, can I just say, the covers here. These are the American covers, and they're all shit.
The Japanese ones are a lot more colourful and they fill a lot of the space more. Whereas the
except
American
for
ones have a lot of,
Splatterhouse and maybe East, all the rest are just shitty covers. especially this one. And then we go to the Japanese ones. Look at this. So much.
The Japanese are
better.
using a lot of space. Like they're filling in everything they can fill in. Whereas the American ones are leaving like big blocks of.
And see, if they don't fill everything in, like in this one or in this one, it's because they focus on one character and they draw him very nicely.
They'll put a texture behind it, so there's like something. It gives it a bit of a raised layer to it, whereas the American ones just like, it's black.
Well, most of these covers, to be honest, looks like they're painted by a 12-year-old using paint. Or like they just went out and took a photo of their dad playing golf.
Aww.
And the worst thing is, some of these games are pretty good, like this one. Ninja Spirit.
Ooh. That's not a bad cover.
And see, this is kind of cool. And you say that's not a bad cover, but yeah.
It's not the worst ones for the Americans.
I'll admit, but it's not a good one either. But I would kind of say the same about the graphics here. They're not bad, they're not great. Alright, so you can jump, you can hit things, that's it. And after a while, I think you can get some shurikens or something. But see, this is the whole game. You just run around, and in the beginning I thought, oh, this is gonna be boring. If it's just this. But they kind of do enough with it after a little while that you don't get bored. You get power-ups and stuff. So this is basically one of those vertical shooters we just talked about. But they've done it as a ninja thing. And you can see you get power-ups, which is just you get more of you. Which is kind of cool. And you can jump very high.
I really like the guy underneath the floorboard with the spear. Like
yep, he's just there. Oh, I'm gonna get ya.
Stab.
Stab. Yeah, this is the game, and it's not much. But see, if you had played like Castlevania on the NES, and this was the next game in line for you, you would be so impressed by these graphics, and the gameplay, and all the things on screen at once. Would be very cool to you. But I get where it's coming from.
It's got shadows as well, which is good.
Yeah, it's and the graphics aren't. You need to think about the time. It's like Nintendo, then this, then Super Nintendo and Genesis. So when you compare, this is great.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. When you compare.
This is also one of those games that I could just play, like if I was homesick for a day, I could just play this, I think, for a day, and I would think that was a pretty good day.
I don't know what my go-to game is. Oh, it's probably Skyrim.
I usually find a game I've never played before, and I boot that up when I'm sick. Because now I have time to get into stuff. Alright, another sideways shooter, I guess. Kind of more colorful and cutesy, without being too colorful and cutesy.
Ooh.
Okay, can I shoot the things down here too? Yes, I can. It killed me.
I want to have space on the beach.
That's her first thought. You perv.
Space.
Oh, this is one of those games. This is what later would be evolved into a bullet hell, where there's just bullets everywhere, and you're gonna die.
I like the fact that the enemies are all pinks and purples though, because normally they're like green, red, blue.
I'll be honest, I like the graphics, and most of these games have pretty nice little graphics. They're all pretty good. They're not the greatest. They're not Super Nintendo quality, of course. They're cool.
This is definitely a beach planet because they're all like crustaceans.
You can see where they're coming from, kind of. Oh, is that a thing I can... It might have been a thing I could have picked up if I knew what I was doing, but... I don't, and I didn't.
It looked like a bomb. It looked dangerous to me.
Yep, I can't bomb anything. Though I kind of want to. Oh, can I?
Oh, easy.
I can shoot through the thing, apparently. And these things won't get destroyed, they're just there. Okay, hit the orange one. Ow.
Dangerous stuff.
Very dangerous stuff. Right. Didn't like that one as much, but maybe if I get more into it and I figure out the power-up system, that'll change. Oh. There are games I don't like at all on this. This is one of them.
I remember you telling me there was one when we were talking last time you played this, you said there was one you found so far you didn't like.
Yep, it's this.
Oh. What is that?
It's Space Harrier. And it's one of those games that it was very popular in the arcade. And I think that was mostly because the graphics for the time was very good. But now it's very dated.
I mean, if I was in an arcade back then and I was looking around and there was like Space Invaders, and I looked at this and thought, ooh, then I could see the excitement, but now it's a bit like,
The music is pretty good. I'll give it that much, but the rest isn't quite my thing.
I love to walk around arcades that have just like the old games, but they've fixed them so they're free. I miss those.
Pay to get in, play for free. That would be a pretty good plan for business, I think. Alright.
We used to have one.
Or like, you
here.
pay to get in and you get a certain amount of coins, and when the coins run out, you have to leave.
We had
Or buy
one
more
where
time.
it was like also a cafe, so you went in and then if you got a drink, you could play as many games as you want as long as you kept like either getting a milkshake or a sandwich or something.
Yep.
That's what we had.
See,
and like
I would like a thing like that, or even I would run a thing like that if I just got enough money to basically get through life without struggling too much. That's the sort of thing I might do. Just set up a video game cafe.
It was cool because like if you bought a certain drink, then that would be like, say if I got a milkshake, then you'd get, that was worth 10 credits, so you had 10 credits on the arcade machines.
Yep.
Or a sandwich was like 15 credits, so like that's 15 coins for the arcade machines.
Alright, so you remember Bonk?
Ooh,
this is Bonk from the future, Earsonk. And instead of a... Alright, let's just do spicy mode. That's the normal kind of thing. Hey. I've done nothing today, so I'm tired.
No. You talked to me and we played Animal Crossing.
We did.
Something.
Right, so a sideways shooter, a side-scrolling shooter with Bonk. That's basically it.
Ooh, oh. I like it and I don't like it at the same time because let's say if I played all the first one and then got into this, I'd be like, this isn't right. But if this was my first game I played and I didn't the first one, I'd like it.
I think the idea is pretty much this is Bonk in the future. It's like his ancestor.
Oh.
So it's not supposed to be Bonk. It's supposed to be like Bonk in the future.
It's a good way for them as well, because I'm guessing this kind of side-scrolling thing was popular, so it's a good way to get like a popular style of game in. Ooh, it's very colourful.
It is. I like the graphics. Those are nice. It's hard as balls, though.
Oh, why are the helicopters so cute? But those other things are terrifying.
Yeah, you don't want to kill them, do you? Continue? No, that's fine. I've tried Airsonk now. I didn't try that yesterday. Or 2 days ago.
Oh, that's cool. Did you see the power-up? The power-up was meat-shaped, in a meat-shaped capsule. That's cool.
And was it this? Which one was it I played a bit of? I think it was this Dungeon Explorer. I'll see. Let's see if this is it. Because I thought to myself, this is pretty good graphics if it's this one. It's not this one.
I like Dungeon.
But this is pretty okay as well. But here you go. This is more like a very old school RPG. I did try it out just a smidge, but that's the one I was kind of iffy about. Here we go. This is the one, Utopia. This is the Zelda clone. Ooh. And the second one they have in the Japanese section.
Ooh.
See, this doesn't look too bad for being like right between the 8 and 16-bit area when it comes to consoles, and it has 2 buttons.
All you need.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2 buttons.
I don't want it.
I'm skipping everything.
Hmm?
You alright? Aww, let the old man talk.
Tap it, 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 tap it.
Kidnapped princess, a beloved leader. Ooh.
This doesn't sound like Zelda at all.
Yeah, this sounds
And the little thing up top there with life, gold, and a sword doesn't look like Zelda at all.
Nope, it's even the same kind of sword icon. Actually, it is the same. Never mind.
And this way of swinging a sword doesn't look Zelda at all.
Nope.
And these enemies doesn't look like Zelda at all. I think you can see where this is gone.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Flanders.
Oh, I like the doorway. That looked like, you know, Pokemon Dungeon. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
But see, I like the graphics and everything. And this is, again, one of those games I probably could get really into if I wanted to spend my day with something. This is one of those. And you do get some... I've only played this for like half an hour so far in my life. But there's some cool power-ups and stuff that you can get. And it's a little bit hard to see where you are and if you're gonna hit an enemy or not. Because your sword basically goes out like a penis straight ahead of you. And there's no curve to it or anything. So...
Damn.
It's basically, if you could fuck it, you can kill it.
I'd play this on a sick day because there's only 2 buttons and I wouldn't have to focus too much, if that makes sense. It's
again one of those games, isn't it?
I think this whole console is those games, but in a good way.
Yep.
In a good way.
A lot of them are pretty good.
I'm enjoying this one so far, and we both know it's a rip-off.
It's a huge rip-off. And it's, to be honest, it's not that much better looking than the original Zelda. It's just like the 12-bit version.
I couldn't afford Zelda this Christmas, so I got you Zildo. So...
I got you Link.
Yeah.
And these dungeons doesn't look familiar at all, do they? Oh, and the bane of our lives. Bats that don't fly in straight lines. When we definitely have to move in them.
They remind me of... They're always in every dungeon crawler as well.
Yep.
That and ghosts and skeletons. And sometimes armor. Sometimes.
Creepy spook. And there we go. See, right back to the start with you.
Aww. It's Zelda's separate. It's Link's stepbrother, Mink.
Yep. It's the Legend of Zelda. Which is belching Zelda.
And his mission to get the Quad Force.
No. The 6-tuplet force.
Oh.
Because there's a theory that the Triforce is actually like 4 squares.
The octagonal force.
Oh, the thing is, when you look at the Triforce, there's a square missing in the middle, or a rectangle. Triangle, there we go. There's a triangle missing in the middle, isn't there? So.
This game could be about like Link's next door neighbor who got jealous and really also wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah. And see, it's so hard to hit things. That's the worst part of this game. Because you need to really line up. And if you're a little too low or a little too high, you won't hit anything. So when they then throw one teeny tiny bat at you, that doesn't really line up with anything, that's kind of bullshit.
We hate you, bat. It's just one.
So
bat
let's
as
just
well.
ignore
not even,
the
like, two.
things as much as we can. Oh yes, yes, this is a room. I will give him that much. That is a room.
It's a bullshit room.
Guessing I need to kill these things pretty much. I am also considering playing through a game called 3D.Heroes on the PS3.
Bell.
Oh shit. I pressed the wrong button and now we're back to heal.
No, we didn't get our shield. I mean, our tinfoil.
Alright, we're dead. But yeah, we won't do more with this. But again, pretty good game. One of those games where I think if I had a day, I could just sit down, relax, and try to get through it.
I like that game. Actually,
I like the graphics of it. It's pretty nice. Psychosis.
Ooh.
I already have that. Did I try this already? Yeah, oh, we tried this already. It was just called something different, wasn't it? And yeah, that's the console. And there's a lot more games, and there's 4 hidden games in this that you don't usually get, but you can get it by going to special places and pressing special combinations and stuff, which is kind of cool.
Ooh.
And you see, Newtopia 2. Let's just start that up quickly, because we just played Newtopia. That was the Zelda clone, and apparently the second one is supposed to be much better. Yeah, look at this start screen, huh? That's better.
Ooh.
Start. I want to be...
Very best.
Here we go. Giant octopus thing. And we're dead.
Oh. It's Cthulhu. It's Squidroll.
It's Squidward. Evil Squidward.
It's handsome Squidward.
Handsome there we go. Handsome Squidward. Yeah, if anyone can read this, that's great for them. I can't yet. I'm gonna work on that though. I do actually want to learn Japanese. I think I'm going Japanese. I think I'm going Japanese. I really think so.
I think I might want to, but only to read food.
If we work together, maybe we can do it.
We could.
Yeah. They're quite text heavy for being the type of game they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
There's like 15 minutes of blah 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 blah. Right, here we go.
I like her room. The bed was just in the middle.
And he still has the penis sword.
Aww. He got a new haircut though.
He did. Can we steal one of these?
Oh, that old man looks very...
Evil. Evil is the word you're looking for.
It's got your beard though.
This looks like your brother in drag.
How do you know?
How would you know he loves her? My new favorite way of annoying you.
Oh, I wish I'd never told you. I should have just known that. I have to tell the truth, don't I? I can't lie and go, I love that song, because you just sing it more.
I would hear it in your voice, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm very honest. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm gonna try those spicy noodles tomorrow with my dad as well. That's gonna be fun. The
Ooh,
ones he
yeah.
sent.
Word of warning. Yes,
Word of
use all
warning.
the spices and stuff, but try to keep it off your lips.
Top lip, no problem. Bottom lip, we might have an issue.
Just saying.
I'll do that thing, you know, I tilt my head all the way up and make sure it doesn't touch any of the sides.
Yep. It may burn your ass out tomorrow.
Colon cleanse.
Isn't that a big thing now? Oh, that's kind of a cool
Also,
monster. I like that. Oh, we have diagonals.
Oh, I was really enjoying the stroppy octopus. Did you see the stroppy octopus in the sea?
I did.
I was enjoying him.
Okay, there's a little guy here. I have no idea what he's gonna say. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm guessing I need something to get over there. Like, bridge is missing, you need to find it. Okay.
It's like Pokemon. You can't cross that yet until you help me with this.
You need flesh to go through this cave. Fuck you, I'm just gonna bumble around until I find the exit.
I refuse.
I've done it before, I will
literally.
do it again.
Yep, I'm just gonna follow this one wall.
Yep. I know it's to the left somewhere.
It's over there, and I know it's over there.
It's where you send the prayer. Over there.
I like the different enemies though. The enemies are more
Oh, we have
original.
bombs.
We had bombs in the first one as well, but we didn't get a choice to.
We didn't have bombs. We had an
No.
icon that said bombs. We didn't have bombs.
Exactly. How they promised us bombs so early and then not give us any.
All that she wants was another bomb. What happens if I bomb this?
Oh.
That was a good guess, right? I found the princess. The game is now over.
Yay!
If only it was that easy.
It would be like the knockoff Zelda music where it's exactly the same, just like a few notes higher and a few notes lower.
It really isn't like Zelda music. I'll give them that. The music is totally their own. I wouldn't call it
Yeah,
good, but it is
like,
their own.
When you find the princess, it would be exactly the same. You saved her! Just a guy in
Wait,
a
here it
recorder.
comes.
Whoa. Is he gonna give us more bombs?
A bomb.
We got a shield, didn't we?
I can't use a shield. There's no other button.
Why did he give us a shield? Have this shield. Good luck.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I'm guessing this guy probably has some great info to share with us. Ta-da.
Oh, if you yawn, I'll yawn, and then we'll both just fall asleep on stream. No one's gonna be able to tell us.
That would be great. No one would be able to tell because nobody watches.
Oh, I watch
I know, but
the stream.
you don't count in this regard.
Aww.
You count double for everything else.
Okay. Triple in some occasions, depends.
Didn't mean to put a bomb down. I wasted a
Wow.
bomb. Oh,
No, my boom.
my boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
You look so serious.
It's a combination of sleepy and focused.
Oh, which is it? More sleepy or is it more focused?
More sleepy right now, I think. So, oh, that's where we need to go. Apparently. Oh, you're on a nice line, right, straight line there. Just keep going straight. You. We like when they go straight.
We like when they go in a nice square.
Yep. Nice square grid, just like us.
I'm square. I'm hip. I'm cool.
You're not square. You are hippie though.
No. Aww.
Alright, I
I'm
think
the
that's
opposite of
today's stream.
square.
Do you agree, honey?
I agree.
Yeah.
It looked good though. The snake chamber looked very enticing with the 2 cobras.
Oh, there is one more thing we need to do.
Oh.
We can change the wallpaper. Which one do you prefer?
Ooh.
We can have complete blackness.
That's a bit boring.
We can
But better
have
than that.
an old school media center. We can have this red one, or this very pastel thingy.
Can I see the pastel one? Just so I know I won't make you keep it. That I just want to look at it, appreciate it, and then we can change it back.
We'll need to start a game to see it, so we'll just do this.
Ooh. Itch, 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 itch.
There we go. Now you can see the background, the wallpaper.
See? That's not as bad as you thought.
It was what it was originally on the console. I changed to the red and black thing.
Oh. See? I like the fact they've included like the grey controller though and the white one. That's nice.
Yeah, I also like that. There we go. And menu design. So we can change back here from core graphics to PC Engine. So we can have the, here we go, the Japanese.
Ooh.
Now it's what?
Wow. That's better. I kind of like it like that. It looks better in white to me.
To me, it does look better in darker, but that's just me being weird, I know. And there are some display settings and stuff. You can fill the screen, but I find the game gets a bit blurry and weird. So I just gonna keep it like it is. Much better. There we go, people. That's the console. I'm really enjoying this. I will be playing this a lot. We didn't figure out today though that one of my HDMI switcher thingies. These are cheap shit, by the way. They're less than £10 a piece. I have 4 others and they all work, but this one's dead now. So I'm gonna order 2 more. So we'll fix that. I'm guessing Lady Dora might help me with it. And we will see you guys later. Hope you have a good one. If you're new here, please follow us. There will be more strange, weird, odd things. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And bye-bye.
Bye.